Welcome to another edition of City Beat. For the Herald and Review, I'm Kenneth Lowe. We're out here in downtown Decatur, standing in front of the Barnes Citizens Building, whose tenants received a letter from the current owner last week saying that he's going to abandon the building and shut off the power starting April 1st. We spoke to a couple of tenants and a prospective owner for the building who should take up the property afterward, and what we found out is that that might not necessarily be the case. Let's see what they had to say.
Nobody can cease our operation other than the Federal Communications Commission. So somebody, whether it be Mr. Barnes or the bank or someone, has to provide power to this building in order for us to operate. We have a 15-year lease with two 10-year options. We're only into our third year of that lease. We didn't break the lease. He's breaking the lease.
Mr. Barnes and his manager, Glenn Ashley, who managed the building for most of that period, have just been wonderful. They helped me design and lay out this office. They've been just terrific and responsive to all my needs. I feel that Mr. Barnes really tried his very best, had the very best intentions, and if it were up to him, if he could have gotten cooperation from the banks to provide him what necessary resources he needed, I think he would still be in the game. But he hit an economic wall, a brick wall, with all the banks, and small businesses have been taking it on the chin.
I think the parking garage is kind of a foregone conclusion, though, at this point. I think it's beyond repair. Obviously, it's an eyesore. I'm assuming what's going to happen there, they'll tear it down. The city will take control of that and tear it down. And perhaps they'll leave a one-level parking area on that first level. That's it. It will not be rebuilt, from my understanding.
We really enjoyed the cover parking, especially the older members of my staff, but we're working out very well with the north parking lot just a block away. It's a very well-run parking facility, and it's just a block walk, and most of that walk is covered, so my staff is pretty happy with that.
We've spoken with Dennis Ballinger Jr., the CEO of Vista Securities. What he told me today is that ownership of the building is going to go to him. His company in 2009 bought up a bunch of tax liens on the structure, and since then bought up whichever ones they didn't first buy. So he says he will be owning the structure, and he's given assurances to me, the Herald and Review, and some of the tenants here that he's going to make sure the lights don't go off and the water keeps running. Until then, we don't have any concrete assurances on the fate of the building, on the fate of the parking garage that adjoins it, and so that's what we know for now. And we'll let you know when we know something more. So, for the Herald and Review, I'm Kenneth Lowe, and that's what's happening in the city this week. Take care.